Management skill number 3 is planning. What is planning? It is a formalized decision-making process that is future-oriented. I guess it just means setting up plans and objectives for the future. So what would that involve for a manager when we look at a case study? So first of all, they've got to set the goals of the business and the team, and also about how it approaches its social responsibilities. What else? You've got to come up then with an action plan to reach the goals. You've got to set the goal, but then come up with a strategy to achieve it. Also, come up with contingency plans that are needed when things don't go to plan. You need to change the plan. And lastly, a good manager needs to evaluate and review the plan. So just because you set a plan at the beginning and it doesn't work out doesn't mean you stick with it. You've got to evaluate how it's going and maybe even change the plan that you set. Why is it important? Well, this is going to come down to the level of management that the case study is about. So, it could be a case study about a CEO, someone at the very top. So they're going to be talking about strategic planning. A business needs that because it's the long-term planning, 2 to 5 years, about, the business's objectives, what sort of business it is, what it does, what it should be doing, what it shouldn't be doing. And it's more sort of important or broad. Maybe the case study is about sort of a medium or term planning or tactical planning. Basically, sort of maybe a team manager, say the marketing manager or the operations manager. And that means coming up, you've got to turn these strategic plans of the business into tactical plans for your particular department. Or maybe the case study is about operational planning, and that's more sort of a team leader or a supervisor, someone who's setting goals and creating and implementing plans for small groups, teams, or individual employees of a business. So what we want to do with our case studies is we're going to look at it and say what level of management is this person at, and apply the skill of planning based on that, and look at is it going to be strategic planning, tactical planning, or operational planning.